What's up, people? Un-pop-ular Tru-th, back with another video. I know I've been gone for a minute, but I've been doing other stuff, but I'm back, and I got to talk about this, because one thing I pride myself on is I like to be fair. And when LeBron James playing bad, or LeBron James doing some sucker stuff, I talk about it, right? So let's get it out there. Kevin Durant is soft, or just as much soft as LeBron James. There's no way that he letting that slight knee injury keep him out of a playoff series against LeBron James. You have no heart. And the thing is, I know why it happened, but for him to let it happen is why he has no heart. There's no way you took up you and LeBron James have been rivals your whole career. There's no way you let the league make you fake an injury to not play against LeBron James, and y'all to meet in the playoffs. And you, even if you injured, that knee injury does not negate the fact that you should play. You have not too many years to play, and you will take this opportunity not to play against LeBron James, your biggest rival, and help your legacy by putting him out. You won't even do that. Because I know why. Because the league is making you do it. But let's just say they wasn't. It would be, this is just sickening that you would even think about not playing. It's no way they would have, it was no way they would have had to. I would have been at every press conference cussing my team out if they made me not play. It would have been, they would have wanted to trade me that day if they made me and said, Durant, if you go out there, we're suspending you. That would have had to been the circumstances for me not to play, and I would have told them to trade me that day. Go ahead and just waive me. Just waive me. Because there's no way I'm not taking that opportunity. There's no way. With the magnitude of that matchup. There's no way. And then he in workouts hitting every shot. I can see he couldn't make his shots because he couldn't get no lift. But the workout before the game, he hitting every shot. If anything, even if you were really injured, if anything, you would have been a distraction. You would have been a distraction. But it goes to show you this soft era of people, and they just don't. He used to not be like that. But that NBA, that league, that want somebody, they so in cahoots with LeBron James that they don't care about nobody else. Only reason that LeBron James hasn't won 10 because he's just not good enough to win the 10 that he's been in. He couldn't fake. They can't fake his actual ability. That's the only reason LeBron James ain't won more championships, because you can't fake him being able to put the ball in the basket. You can't fake. They couldn't just let people keep on just driving, letting him drive to the whole game, because that's the only way he really can score consistently. So they couldn't fake that during those finals, and that's why he lost. That's why he lost. LeBron James, they couldn't fake it. But Durant is softer than LeBron to me. He got less heart than LeBron to me. Because I used to have him over LeBron. I don't have neither one of them nowhere no more. I used to have him over LeBron, but it's just crazy now. And Durant deserves every criticism that he's getting. I hate this type of mentality. There's no way none of the one that we call the greats, is taking up an opportunity not to play this game with that type of knee injury. And now if you had an Achilles, or you had a torn meniscus, or you had a torn ACL, everybody will understand. But a sore knee, is no way I'm out. There's no way you can have me out. And then let's go to the next person, because Joker. You can't give Joker no pass for this. You got 2 or 3 starters out. 2 or 3. That's supposed to have been a sweep. They supposed to sweep the tip. When Ant went down, I just said, ain't no way they gonna let them beat them. But see, the thing is, them other boys, they taking their opportunity. They showing like, hey, we like that too. Y'all think Joker them like that, but they getting babied too. Joker, Shea, Luka, LeBron, all them get baby in the league into them playoffs when they gotta play one or 2 games apart from each other. Them legs show. See what they don't understand, all that load management that all of them doing is showing the playoffs because your legs ain't ready. You been sitting down too much. Your legs are not ready for the playoffs. But they think them resting during the year helps them. It doesn't. It hurt them more than anything. It hurt them. Because you need to have that endurance the whole time. You need to still have that competitive edge.
There's an 8-minute slowdown in 5 miles. You're still on the fastest route.
You need to have that competitive edge, man. And they don't. Because guess when they sit not against the main matchups during the regular season. Joker do it, all of them do it. So this is the thing. Joker. See, I told people that triple double miss don't mean nothing. Y'all think that means something. It doesn't mean anything, because a lot of people ain't thinking through the game the way they think they are. A lot of them we'll focus on the rebounds. Rebounds and assists. That's what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about the rebounds right now. If you go look at a lot of these people rebounds, they on uncontested defensive rebounds. Right? They uncontested. Joker, Luka, LeBron, all these people that got the big rebounding numbers, unless they are 4 or 5 that really that's all they do, they go look at their offensive rebounds. Poor. You won't even see them, because they ain't down there banging. They're not down there in the paint, going hard in the paint, banging. The rebounds are coming from uncontested defensive rebounds. That's what Joker do during the regular season. But he can't do it this series. Cause see, Gobert is going after every rebound. Now you got a box out. That's what I've been trying to tell folks. Y'all ain't thinking about the game, because now they don't get them triple doubles in the playoffs. Now they can't get them because they actually having to work for that defensive rebound. They're having to work for it. They're having to work. That's what's going on with Joker. Gobert ain't letting him just get them easy defensive rebounds. They going up trying to dunk it back in, but they don't do that in the regular season. They don't do it in the regular season. Go watch the games. Let me tell y'all. I know I always say I don't watch basketball. I do not. I swear to y'all I don't. But I'll go watch it. I go watch highlights. I watch stuff every now and then that people show plays, right? They show parts of the game where this happened. And I'm like, that's where they getting their rebounds from. That's where they getting them from. All these triple-double people, they getting them from uncontested defensive rebounds. And that is nothing. That ain't nothing to be proud of. And then they telling them to let them get it. They'll have another player on their team in a position to get the rebound, and they boxing out so they can get it. It's been told that Westbrook was doing that. It's been told that LeBron do that. That all of them do it. Just to get their numbers up for a triple-double. So it can look good on the box score, but when you go, and that's the thing, they fans don't watch the game. They only know what they said on the news, the triple-double. You gotta go watch the games of these people. None of them have no heart. They not really banging. Even Joker ain't banging like that except when he on offense. When it's the defensive rebound, he ain't boxing nobody out. That's why Gobert having his way. Gobert probably can't score with him, but Gobert is making him work on that defensive end. And that's what people don't understand. Your best way of stopping somebody that's a great scorer is you go at them on the other end. Because you can't stop them, but you can make them tired. You can make them tired. And that's what Gobert did. That's what last year when OKC beat him, that's what the guard did to him. He made him work. And they didn't let them get them little free rebounds. That's what happened. Now let's go here. We're gonna go to the assists. Like I tell folks, assists really, let me preface this. I am a point guard. So I'm gonna say it again. I have been a point guard all my life, but I can score. And I love passing the ball. I love to give it to my players open. That hyped me up more than me scoring, even though I can score, right? So don't think that I don't like passing, right? I love passing the ball, but I can't dictate an assist. Let me say it again. I can't dictate the assist. I can pass the ball as perfect as I want to. As perfect as any pass. I can make 50 perfect passes. But tell me, how do you get an assist? How do you get one? The player has to score the ball. The other player has to score. That's the only way. So it ain't even up to you. It ain't even up to the point guard. It ain't even up to the person that's passing the ball. It's the person that's scoring the ball. See, that's why scoring matters more than any of that stuff that people be talking about. It matters. Because you can be the best hustler. You can be the best defensive player ever. You can be anything else on that court. But if that ball not going in the basket, none of it matters. None of it matters if the ball not going in the basket. So that's why scoring matters more than everything that people be talking about. Everything. It matters more than everything. People try to lie. A lot of people, they try to favor themselves, right? Because, I'm not a great scorer, so I'm going to say passing the ball and making the right play is the best thing in basketball. No. The best thing in basketball is putting the ball in the basket. Hence the name of the sport. That's the name of the sport. So that's what I try to get. I be trying to get people to think.
There are police reported ahead.
You got to think about this instead of being a fan of players and be a fan of the game. There's a lot of people that watch basketball, they not fan of the game, they fan of players, and they don't even watch nobody else. They just gonna say, this player better than this player. That's all they say. But see, I hope y'all noticed somebody I didn't name when I said don't have no heart. And it's the person that everybody think is soft. But that boy from the Warriors, see, it's kind of ironic that he went to that team and got that team name. See, you can't beat what he doing. You can't beat what Curry doing, because Curry is putting it in the basket. Go watch how they play defense on Curry. Go watch it. If they gave Curry the same whistle as they give Shea, Curry would average 35 a game. If they gave Curry the same whistle they give Shea, especially off ball, when he ain't got the ball in his hand, they let them hug Curry. But guess what? Curry's still getting off.
There are police reported ahead.
They still getting off. Curry's still getting off. That's why I kept on trying to tell folks, Curry didn't need Kevin Durant to come. They had LeBron them down 3-1. With nothing being affected in the game, they win that series 4-1. If they don't do that to Draymond Green, they win. And people still ain't understanding that game 6, they fouled Curry out. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't think they was up. They needed Kevin Durant to beat LeBron James. No, they didn't. They was dominating them already. They was up 3-1. And everybody was healthy. They was up 3-1. That's what people don't want to. I don't even know what be going on today. People just are rather live in fantasy land about this stuff. And people just say stuff and they think it make it true. It doesn't make it true. We watched the game. We was watching it. We watched the series. We was watching it. But everybody know that was rigged. Everybody know, but they just want a fantasy for LeBron James for some reason. I don't know. But let's go back to Joker. Joker can't even get the assists like he do in the playoffs. First of all, they giving assists away for anything. If you just pass them the ball and they can go between the leg and score, and they still giving them, they can pass the ball to somebody. The person make a move to get away from the defensive player, and they still get an assist. See, that's what people don't understand.
There are police reported ahead.
But see, that's what they don't understand. That's what they not thinking about. How they used to get assists, they try to compare back in the day. But you used to have to get assists where you directed them to the goal. And they got the goal. Or you passed the ball to them open and they shot a 3-point shot. If you have to pump fake after you get the ball, that is not an assist. That was never an assist back in the day. It was never an assist. Man, I don't see people pass somebody the ball, set a pick, and the player that got the ball had to go between the legs and shift, and they still giving whoever the best player on the team, they just giving them assists. So it really don't even be mattering about the assists. That's what I say. The assists really don't even matter anyway. Because it ain't even, you're not passing them open. You're not passing them open. You passing to them and then they just giving it you an assist. Everything today is mediocre. The rebounds and the assists, they're mediocre. And the scoring, because just like Shea, they blowing the whistle for him so much.
There are police reported ahead.
They blowing the whistle for him so much. Half of his, about a third of his points is from free throws. This man might go 3 for 10 with the field goals, but have 17, 20 free throws. Come on, man. That ain't even basketball. You just want to sit around and watch somebody, and they be okay with it. It's fans out here, these young fans, even some older ones. And that's what's really a shame. The young fans grew up in it, so they don't even know no better. But y'all older fans, y'all just disgust me. Cause I don't know what y'all couldn't have been that good at basketball. And I know a lot of my friends, a lot of people that I really know, they know basketball. I know they be trolling me, right? But the one that don't be trolling, you be like, you ain't playing no basketball. You can't know basketball like that. You can't. Cause that don't even make sense that you okay with somebody shooting 17, 20 free throws alone. It usually when the team's shooting that many. But one person, I ain't even want this video to be this long. But it's bad, man. Something got to be done by that. And it's the fans' fault, because we, as a collective, just let this fall by the wayside. And they just messed up basketball. They just messed it up. But see, your superstars in the playoffs, they don't look like superstars. If Holiday don't get hurt last year, they showed you OKC ain't even like that. Because Shea couldn't get off what he wanted to get off. They went calling that in the finals. It's too many eyes on him. And that's why they almost lost. Because if Holiday don't get hurt, he had so much momentum that OKC couldn't even combat it. They couldn't even combat what Holiday was doing because he awkward. And he wasn't foul baiting. He was really going up trying to score. And Shea don't look good in the playoffs because all he do is foul bait all regular season, and they not calling it. That same thing happened with James Harden. But they called it this last series, and everybody talking about it. Everybody mad about them just calling this stuff for him, and then they giving Booker some dumb fouls. Ain't no way that was an offensive foul from what they've been calling. Shea extended his whole arm on folks.
In 2 miles, take exit 251B on the left
extended his
for
whole
I-85
arm.
north toward
He
Georgia
kicking.
400 Greenville.
They call it on the defense. Like, man, that is horrible, man. I don't even know how y'all should be writing them every day. But people like fake stuff. People like stuff that it sound good to them. It don't even look good, y'all. It sound good at ESPN. Because they ain't showing you Shea just foul baiting all day on ESPN or NBC. They ain't showing you that. They showing you him making it. Or the plays he didn't do it. But they ain't show you that man he done foul baited 30 times. They called it dang 25 times. And the thing is, that's why I don't like him, because he do it. Just like James Harden, I never was a fan of James Harden. He did the same thing. And people try to compare him to Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade wasn't foul baiting. Let's go ahead and get that straight. When Dwayne Wade was at his peak, Dwayne Wade wasn't foul baiting. Dwayne Wade was going in to the paint hard. And if they fouled him, they fouled him. If they didn't, they didn't. And he was scoring. Yeah. So when these people saying dumb stuff like Kevin Durant said that dumb stuff years ago about James Harden over Dwayne Wade, that was just stupid. That was just stupid. It don't even make sense. Cause see, what people gotta understand too, my style of play wins. Jordan doesn't. So it don't matter. My style of play wins. See, one thing they can't do, they can't take away what Dwayne Wade did in 06. You can't take away from it. Because if you do, well then mostly everybody after that, you're going to have to, ain't nobody's stuff real. Ain't nobody except Dirk Nowitzki. That's the only one. Everybody else fake. If you say Dwayne Wade, they were getting him the whistle.
Greenville.
If you say they were getting Dwayne Wade the whistle the whole time, then you gotta be saying that they gave
Go
Shea.
past this first exit and take exit 251B on the left.
You gotta be saying they giving it a Shea. There's no way. You gotta be saying they doing the James Harden. There's no way that you have any other eyes for that. There's no way. Or you just lying. Some people are just liars too, right? They're just lie. But like I said, Kevin Durant and Joker. I ain't saying Joker don't got no heart. I can't even say Joker don't. But Kevin Durant is soft. He ain't got no heart.
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes
And
to take exit 87.
all these players look good in the regular season.
Buckhead coming.
All these players look good in the regular season. They getting the triple doubles. The triple double sound good to y'all. I don't know why. I've been telling folks triple double. Nobody ain't never cared about no triple double. Cause when Oscar Robertson was getting it, they wouldn't even worry about that like that. Nobody wasn't really hyping that up. It didn't start to get hyped up until LeBron James started doing it. We just got to be honest. When he started doing it, all of a sudden, the triple-double was the best. But then, when Westbrook averaged the triple-double, everybody act like that wasn't nothing. They were celebrating LeBron getting 2 and 3 triple-doubles in a year when Westbrook was doing it the whole year. But they knew it was fake. See, they knew it was fake. They knew it was fake with LeBron. Man, go ahead.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 87 for Georgia 400 North toward Buckhead coming.
But see, they couldn't hide it. They don't be understanding. You can't hide it when somebody else do it. Now I gotta go look at yours and like, why he getting triple doubles? Ain't no way in the world they letting LeBron James at this point in time get all them rebounds.
Use
Let me
the
go
right
see what's
2
going
lanes
on.
to take exit 87.
But they do it. They did it. But that same thing going on. Joker can't score now. Same thing happened to him last year. He can't score now. He can't just, it ain't easy for him no more. Because them legs, he having to work on the other end. He can't get the easy defensive rebounds no more. That's all that's going on with him. That's it. And see, you gotta be able to play some defense. They can't, a lot of these players that I'm talking about now don't play no defense. And they think they finna get in the playoffs and be able not to play no defense. Can't stop nobody, even as a 7-footer. You ain't even distracting them. They gonna dunk on Joker every time. Shea can't play no defense. Right? Shea ain't good at defense either. Cause the only thing he doing is waiting on getting the ball. He'll let somebody go past him just so he can get the ball. LeBron James, he ain't doing, he leaking out before the play over with to try to get a fast break. And people was bragging on him having the most fast breaks. But they ain't telling how he getting them. He ain't even getting back on defense. But they okay with that. Cause they gonna make an excuse for him though. They gonna say he old. Then he ain't gotta get back. But soon as he do a fast break, running past somebody, that didn't matter no more. Just defense he ain't gotta play. Right? It's just stupid. It's just stupid stuff, man. But Joker is overrated. Kevin Durant has no heart. His skills are top notch, but he has no heart. But anyway, man, like, share, and subscribe. And man, y'all do something about this basketball culture, man. It's bad. Please, y'all gotta write the NBA or something. But anyway, man, peace.